Hi guys, today's flip through is of this fairy deck, Oracle of the Fairies. It's by Karen Kay and the artwork is by Ginger Kelly. It's a 44 card deck that comes in a standard cardboard box with a guidebook. And the cards are listed in alphabetical order. They're not numbered, they're alphabetical order. And this summary here is on the cards themselves, and then there's the in-depth explanation in the book. So the author does not assign separate meanings to reversed cards, so that's just something that you can interpret as you normally do. I think the backing is really, really attractive. So just to have a look at the artwork, it's a little bit different from what I normally go for. But one thing that was interesting, like it has a very kind of happy, bubbly, you know, effervescent energy to it. And I had asked my husband to get me like some decks that I wanted for Christmas. Obviously I chose them, not him. And so the box arrived and he wrapped it, and it was underneath the Christmas tree. And I think I had ordered 1, 2, 3. I ordered 3 decks that were wrapped. And after a couple of days, this deck was adamant that it get out from underneath the Christmas tree and be opened right away. It was just so unhappy. It had to be released. It was crazy. So I said to my husband, look, you know, you open the gift, but the box, and I knew already what the box looked like because I had ordered it, obviously. So I said, I'm sorry, but it has to come out. It is so unhappy. So he unwrapped the box for me, and he held up, you know, he unwrapped a deck, and I said, is it pink? No. Okay, it goes back in the gift. Is it pink? No, no. So then he gave me the pink deck, and I took the cellophane off the deck immediately and spread the cards out on a cushion, because honestly they just had to breathe. This deck was so miserable and unhappy being confined in wrapping paper underneath the Christmas tree. So I thought that was really, really interesting. So the other thing that I want to tell you, please don't think I'm a nut bar, but where I'm sitting here in the kitchen by my table, there's a great big window, and it's winter. So this happened in probably late December, and there was, you know, it was a bright, very cold winter day, and I look out the window and I swear to God, there is something about this big floating in the air, and I'm thinking, what the hell? That can't be a moth. There's no insects around at this time of year, nothing. And I watched this apparition float up and float down, and I thought, when I first saw it, it was coming downward, and I thought, oh, it's like something that has come off a tree. And then as soon as I thought that, like, because it was floating down, it stopped and it floated up and it flew around and it flew down and it flew back and forth. I swear to God, I watched that thing for probably a minute and a half. And it was pure white. It was the size of maybe a medium-sized moth, smaller than, you know, a regular sized butterfly. And it just flew back and forth, pure white, like an insect floating, and then it dropped down behind the fence. So, you know, I knew it was something divine, and I knew it was something incredibly special and important, but because my brain is so stupid, it took me forever to realize that it was a damn fairy. So, you know, it has really, I have completely changed my opinion of like the fairy energy and well, I wouldn't say changing my opinion, but it's just the fact that it's a real presence, and I don't know how else to say it. And the other thing I wanted to tell you is that for the house, I bought a Christmas poinsettia, and I swear to God, there was a fairy inside that poinsettia, and she's still there in the living room. So it's just been astounding because I've never had any connection to the Fae. I've never been interested, blah, 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 but I just, for some reason, I ordered this deck, and since then, it's just kind of been this blossoming of Fae energy around me. But that visual with the fairy, I couldn't believe it. I should have photographed it with my camera. It was just astounding. But anyway, so that is, don't mess around with these little fairies. They know what they're doing. They're energetic. They're happy. They're here. They're present. They're wanting to help. They're willing to help. And it's a very energetic, happy sort of deck to maybe add to your inventory. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you don't think I'm a total weirdo. Anyway, see you next time.